Let's get started. Okay, everyone, how are you doing? I just noticed that we don't have the chat window properly assigned. I think I might have forgotten to do that. So, let me do this. Boom. I'm gonna need to do that again later. But anyway, how are you all doing? Right after I sent that, stream announcement tweet, I got, a nosebleed, right away. I was like, uh-oh. Hopefully I don't bleed out, but I don't think I was really at risk of bleeding out, but I was like, hopefully I can at least get this, nosebleed under control before the stream starts. Otherwise I was ready to just have like a tissue kind of jammed up my nose the whole time, but thankfully, it stopped after a while. It's the tricky thing with nosebleeds is when you put the tissue or whatever you want to put up your nose to stop the blood from coming out. When you want to take it out, you're just like, oh, is it too early? Has the bleeding stopped? Maybe I want to leave it in for a bit longer. So I don't know. It's always a bit tricky knowing when to take it out. But sometimes when I get a nosebleed and I take it out and it's still bleeding. But anyway, that's enough about me bleeding. Today we're playing Bad End Theater. Maybe it's fitting that I got a nosebleed. We're playing Bad End Theater, which is I guess it's like a visual novel, sort of, where you have branching paths, except all the branching paths lead to a bad ending, which I thought was kind of funny, so I wanted to check this out. And it should be short enough where we can at least see most of the endings, if not all of them, today. So I'm interested in trying this out. I hope you are interested in finding out what this is like. I kind of just stumbled across it one day, and I was like, this looks interesting. Cute little indie game, pixel art style, you know me. I like that kind of stuff. So, let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to need to change this as well. This. Whoop, this. Okay, I think I grabbed the wrong link before. Okay, so this is a Bad End Theater. I have it muted right now, but the audio should be okay. You can hear these kinds of not really 8-bit, but whatever you would call that sound. Okay, let's, I think we don't need to worry about this. Probably? It's probably okay. Okay, well let's, yeah, there's this content warning up here. Blood, gore, violence, and strong language. Should be fine. Can I click this? Oh! You will witness many scenes involving violence, murder, and death. Despite this dark subject matter, the overall tone of the story is meant to be lighthearted, not too graphic, and never lingering too long in any particular misery. With that said, please exit the theater if you ever feel overwhelmed by despair. Oh, my intention is not to harm, but to entertain. I hope you'll enjoy the show. Signed, your playwright. Alright, I will be your playwright for today. Let us enter the Bad End Theater. Okay. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Human doll. Demon doll. Welcome to the tutorial. Select a doll to begin the story. Let us just choose the human for now. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Attack it, play nice. It says hostile. Let's see where this takes us. Play nice. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. What the? You found your very first bad ending. But don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? What if we play nice? You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Oh, I see. Now try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. The demon will attack. Okay, so we can... The human doll will attack. Okay, so we pick this. And then we play nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you. End tutorial. Okay. Wait, okay. What if we... The demon doll will attack. So what if we choose this, but you don't attack? Ah, I see. I'm done. Do you understand how to play? Yes, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Oh! You are the hero, a maiden, an underling, the overlord. Okay, so there's 41? Oh my god. No. Go back. No, that's okay, that's the tutorial. Set behaviors. Oh, okay, those are set behaviors. I was like, can I not play the hero because it's locked? No, okay. Those are right, those are behaviors. Alright, hero. Let's do this. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot, you know, as you do. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But the demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Bravely slaughtered the evil creatures, flee like a coward. What do we flee? Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now, your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Ask if they'll let you in. Let me in! You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you, and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Useless hero end. Okay. Reset the stage. Okay. Diplomatic. Prefers not to solve things through violence. Ah. Okay. Okay, so if we can skip this. Let's kill them. Get murdered. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now, and also covered in much more ketchup. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons. Cut through them. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about the poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end. Okay, I understand. Okay. So it doesn't matter what we choose here. What if we murder some of them? Flee like a coward and cut through. Okay, that doesn't change. Okay, that's still failed. Okay. I understand. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Can we see the whole trees? Oh, we can. Oh, boy, we can. Oh, and that's related to the different... Oh, I see. The hero reaches the Overlord's room, everything is fine. Okay, so we got failed and useless. Okay. Wait, how did we get to this ending? If we haven't done this one yet. I am confused. Reaches Overlord's room, everything is fine. Overlord is upset. Okay. Apologizes for what he's done. And that's that ending. Oh! Oh, it's all like, oh, it's all connected, huh? The underling begins their story. Queen's the maiden of the castle. Whoa, spoilers! Okay. Let's check out the maiden one then. Oh, wait, that guy was dutiful now. Okay, that's okay. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You're told that you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows. You're in a church. You pray to your god, asking why you've been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Not too long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps to you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. You couldn't have been more impatient. Or why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You weren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, I guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon, until you are no more. Consumed maiden, and... Okay, reset the stage. Okay, so, you can be polite. What if we turn off dutiful, and then shout for the hero? Okay. You yell, but a hero does not come. Starts biting! Oh! Okay. What about diplomatic? Okay, shout. Hero does not come, we get eaten. Okay, cool. Reset. I think you have to be dutiful? Probably? That makes sense. Hero does not come. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand. Okay, so no matter what we do, we get munched. Okay. So we need to play you. Oh. You're a demon underling. In service of the Overlord, you are particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. And that's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Oh, Mika, hello! Stopping by quick before heading off to work? No problem, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. As usual, say hi to Show for me, and please work hard. Gambare. Yeah, this is really cute. I love there's so many, like scenes that are all, like, individually drawn, and they're all, like, pixel art. And it's just super cute, so it looks like a pretty cool game. So I'm checking it out, but they're all bad endings. We've been eaten alive, like, several times already, but it looks like a really cool game. Kind of puzzly, which I did not expect, but I never turned down a puzzle after all. They agree, she's kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's overthrow her! No! You're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed, and you assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. I'll let you check out the VOD after. Good luck with the endings. Mika out. Thank you very much, Mika. Take care. Enjoy work. Hopefully you like where you work. Gobble her up. No, we know what happens if we do that. That's hungry. Well, I mean, we do this. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought and feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Put on a show? Put on a show. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience screams grow louder. Applause! You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. Performer underling. Okay, reset me. Hungry and disloyal. What if you are diplomatic instead? What happens then? Okay, skip. Overthrow. Skip. And gobble her up. Put on a show. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak. You can go louder. Oh, hero still comes. Okay. Okay. Even though he is not dutiful. And is also diplomatic. Alright, well anyway. I mean, we should check out the other endings for you, huh? Yeah. Okay, so skip me. Okay, let's not overthrow her. You know what, let's overthrow her. But then... yeah, then still gobble her up. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole, kill the Overlord plan. You admit you hadn't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Okay, so we die in that one. Yeah. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you. But before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Faithful underling end. Okay. Reset me? Okay, so now we should check the actual overthrow one. Okay, let's do this. Change your mind and leave. Let's kill the Overlord. You tell them that you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in on it. Oh, totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figure they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap, like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Chicken out. Chicken out. You don't want to kill her. He can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panic whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty messed up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed. While your head is turned, the demons shut the door. You scrambled into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they've set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Cowardly underling end. Ah. Okay. Let's not be cowardly. Skip me, overthrow, skip me, gobble, skip me, change, skip, kill, skip, time to die. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat. So you do just that. She wakes up, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was neither her or you. Oh, it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your Overlord. Lord Underling NB? Wait a second. That one didn't seem like that bad of an ending. Cowardly Lord. Lord ending B. Interesting. Okay. Hero. Dutiful. Okay, so if you enable Dutiful, it will do something different. I see. Okay, well, let's go through this a bit more. Let's overthrow her. let's overthrow her. Yeah, let's overthrow her. Yeah, overthrow. And how about gobble? Oh, okay, no, back. I wish to change my mind. How about quit your yelling? When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, but why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you've got nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything is cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. Why is the Overlord, like, so chill? Why is she so chill? You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. Ha 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 ha. She gives you a look and says, she gives you a look and you say, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You're asking them what their deal is. They say they're playing a whole rebellion. A revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're an in or out, and being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "Ha! That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Let's kill the Overlord. Is this the same ending? When something seizes you. Okay, hold on. Go back me. Let's kill the Overlord. Is this gonna lead to the same one? I think it is. Time to die. Okay, so this is the same one. Okay, oh, I see. Bad end. I see. Wait, which one was that one? Maiden behavior polite. Oh, right, okay, yes. If we enable this, then she won't yell. Oh no, but the ending is the same. Right? Let's not. Oh, wait, I haven't even done this before. Life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably that there's nothing to do. Yet there's not, but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. Change of atmosphere excites you. She greets you and she says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Hear her out. You're in a good mood today, and you're rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would even be possible to understand each other before now. Okay, yes, I understand. How do I leave? Menu. Return. How do I leave? Yes. Okay. Right, so that's this one, but that doesn't change anything. Hero behavior diplomatic. I see, I understand. Okay, what if we do... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Take me back. So we disable hungry, and we choose maiden. Okay, so you are now no longer hungry. Introduce yourself. You're maiden from the village. Taken away by a demon. The The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you're introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easily. The underling is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you said, what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. The Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Obey her. Refuse to leave. Obey. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. On the way, you encounter a hero. He asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is, like, right there? You explain everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve! You're very upset that the so-called hero would treat you this way, and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You're loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Did they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm? Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you've missed that before. You're seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You're to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are sorry. Executed maiden end. Alright, that one's really sad, actually. Okay. So that one was... What ending is this? We meet the Overlord. Behavior, hungry. Okay, so we meet the Overlord. Stays with the Overlord for a while. Dutiful, diplomatic. Okay, so we can get different endings like that. Dutiful, returns to her village alone. Executed. I'm guessing this is other behavior? I guess? Or maybe... diplomatic. Okay, let's try this again. Skip me. Introduce yourself. Skip. Obey. Skip. Okay, alright. Oh, what the? Whoa. Whoa. I just pressed D. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that there are extra settings that we could do. Okay. Exit the stage. Okay, let's do maiden. Skip me. Introduce. Skip. Refuse to leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you had to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize they might not have been the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you'd never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you'd think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. As you think that, a hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his belief that this whole misunderstanding hasn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head toward the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Selfless maiden and B. Okay. She's just trying to help. Ah, okay. What ending was that one? That one is this one. Tries to save the Overlord. That's because you were that's because you were a coward and they burned you. So what if we do this? So that you kill the Overlord instead. Okay. Refuse to leave. Skip. Oh, near the castle's entrance you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. Wait, what was this? Oh, you'll be back soon. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room. All your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognize from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were part of this evil plot. They seemed so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now, it's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she's very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this, thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. Sho! Whoa! Hey! How's it going? It has been so long. How are you? Welcome to the Bad End Theater. I'm your playwright. We are having nothing but bad endings today. But yeah, seriously, how have you been? It's been so long. I asked Mika to say hi to you before she left, but seeing as you're here now, I can just say hi directly, so hello. How have you been? If only you'd ignored these demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. I've been so busy. She went to work. Understandable, understandable. You know, I'm sure a lot of people have been very busy lately. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. But there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. Devout Maiden End. I feel so bad because I've been away for so long. No, it's fine. No problem. No need to feel bad about that. You know, if you're busy, you're busy. You can't help that sometimes. So no need to feel bad. Okay, let's see. That was... Which ending was that? That was this one? Devout. Okay. What the heck is this one? Oh, that's the hero. Oh, right, okay. Okay, what if we make you dutiful? What about dutiful and diplomatic? How does that work? Okay, do that. Dutiful. Skip me. Introduce. Skip. Refuse. Okay. Skip. A hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and out into the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human, right in front of you. It's clear now that you've been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow manage to slip past the Overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never look back. Escaped Maiden. Okay. Yeah, this is it's a really interesting game. It's basically just like visual novel, but only bad endings. Like, look at all these bad endings. All of these are bad endings. The art is very cute though. Very cute stuff. And it's pretty cool that they drew like all of these scenes in, you know, like pixel art style. It's very, very cool. So that was this one? No, which one was that one? That one was this one. Oh, okay, so that one was this one. What's this? Dutiful. Oh, so we leave. Okay, so we leave and he's dutiful. Okay. Dutiful, leave. Alright, skip. Skip me. Introduce, skip. Obey her. I don't want to cause any trouble. He's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. Wait. You encounter a hero. Oh, yes. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions. Wait, is this the same? Yes, okay. We get burned. Okay. Wait, that's the same. That's the same thing. Oh, wait, what? Dutiful. Stays? Dutiful? Wait, what? Stay and dutiful? Oh, maybe dutiful and diplomatic? Maybe? What if we do stay and diplomatic? Okay, introduce. Refuse to leave. Skip. Okay, alright. Obedient, she runs from you. What's happening? Okay, wait. Let's play the Overlord one. We haven't done that one yet. Overlord. Let's disable all of these and just go into Overlord. Vanilla. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think? Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. You know, happens every now and then. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone. But they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles, You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself in a higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes in here anyway. Yes, you see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Tell them to get back to work, tyrant, and grant them the day off. Let's be tyrannical. Get back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick, just another one of your amazing talents as the overlord. You awake to a knock on your your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. You thought you told that underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. The underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby village. She says her role is to be captured by you. Maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. How talented, exactly. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without content. You wonder what to say. Let's choose the ones that have the traits on them. Antisocial. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for her just a bit longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. And that explains why the people in my village have never been left unharmed. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed, not never left unharmed. Have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We're very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable, and that's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil, all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his belief that the whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with them. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Keep her here. Possessive. Let them go. Possessive. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are all evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step forward toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of her that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Forever and ever. Selfish Overlord end. Alright, kind of a bit yandere-esque at the end there, huh? Okay, so that was this one. Okay. Okay, so that's diplomatic hero. I see. We can also have dutiful. Okay. Okay, let's stick with diplomatic for now. I like to work backwards, you know. So we go to the last one. Antisocial. Let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down in the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is engulfed in flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from this? What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful guys. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Burned Overlord end. Okay. I see. So that one was this one? Yes. Oh, okay. Wait, what? How did that lead over here, though, if we were up here last time? Selfish. Let them go. What? I don't understand how we wound up on this path. What? How did we wind up down here? Oh, whoa, okay, mouse wheel scrolls. We were on this path. Diplomatic. Possessive. We let the maiden go, which goes down this path. Then how did we get over here? I don't understand. How did that happen? I don't understand how that happens. What if we do disloyal? Okay, skip. Tyrant, skip. Antisocial, skip. Let them go, skip. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and the hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of humans to care, though. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone's shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for them all to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants will let their mission cloud their judgments and lead them to try to take your throne. Yeah, there's a lot of different endings. I still don't really understand how we wound up on that path, but it's fine. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very Overlord-like. You aren't sure if you had the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons start muttering something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly slam your doors shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. Oh, it's the whole cast! The whole cast is here! In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. Side? So this is how you'll die, burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something this has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. And one of your curse as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Almost! Take the retribution. Forgive them. Be forgiven. Be forgiven. You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together. Overlord's true end? Oh! Before you've taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end, you say to yourself. Alright. That. Yeah, I was also surprised by that. True end, you say to yourself. What was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, you should have been well aware of what you've been shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point you grow attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You start wishing for their happiness, but you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Reset the stage. Wow, okay, that was surprising. I was also confused by the true ending thing, and then it's like, nope. Hey, I bet you were thinking about the true ending. Okay. And then there's that one. Okay. Okay, so we do what we did last time. Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Antisocial. Skip. Let them go. Skip. Take retribution. You pierce their chest with your claws, and they scream. The hero backs away. He's wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. Spiteful Overlord end. Okay. Minor difference. Okay. Okay, so that's this whole section done. And that's with Diplomatic Hero. So now we should do Dutiful Hero. Yes. Okay. Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Stay. No. Antisocial. Skip. Oh, okay. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden's getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No biggie. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room, but he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He's covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. That hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come here for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There's no one for this hero to save her. Oh, there's no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling in insincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing, but you are far beyond hearing this kind of bull crap. You've had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You're alone. Wrathful Overlord. Okay. So which one was that one? That one was this one. Okay. Wait, how do we get to here then? How do we get to here then? Whoops, don't do that. Okay, so how do we get to this one? Because I don't think I made another choice, right? Skip? Oh wait, maybe we let you go. Yeah, what if we let you go? Antisocial? Oh, wait, no. Wait. Wait. This one is dutiful and allow the maiden to stay. How do we get this one then? Dutiful so dutiful or diplomatic. But what's going on there? Maybe we need more traits? Maybe? Like more hero traits? Okay, let's check the hero out. What can we do here now? We can go down some other paths. So antisocial overlord. Right. Okay, antisocial. Turn that off. Turn this off. Antisocial. Okay. Because this one will let us go, just like go in. Okay, yes. The Overlord and Maidens seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Destroy the Overlord. Oh, that's heroic. Okay, yes, destroy the Overlord. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. Well, that was fast. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. Hey, let's take my blood-soaked hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant hero? Wait, that's not a bad ending. Well, I mean, I guess knowing the context of it, we know why that's a bad ending. But just seeing it, that's not so bad. Okay, so that was... Like, how does that lead here? Flee? Slay. How do we get this one, though? Wait, how do we go down this path? Huh? Oh, okay, so now we know if you're heroic, dutiful and heroic will lead to that ending. Okay, no, but how do we go there? Antisocial. I have enabled the antisocial. Okay, well, anyway, let's do heroic, but then go back to the Overlord. Alright. Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Antisocial. Skip. Oh! This is when he barges in, right? Yes, and he just doesn't even hesitate. Ah, you've gone soft. How could you have let your guard down like that? How unfair. After all you've done to avoid this outcome, you can't outrun your destiny. The hero always slays the Overlord. You should never have trusted in a human. You watch as the hero escorts the maiden out of your castle. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. This game pathing is so random. Yeah, like how did you join your army in eternal slumber? Slain Overlord N. Okay, so reset me. Okay, so that was this one. Like how does this work? The hero flees. The hero slays. Antisocial. Obedient? Obedient. Oh, we need obedient. Oh, okay. So now this should work. Flee. Doesn't really matter. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back toward the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know the Overlord's castle is, like, right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. Well, oh, trusting. She can't be trusted. Okay, hold on, she can't be trusted. You aren't sure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask her if she's sure about all this, but she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been a kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. Glad that took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around... Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. She seems nice though, you think. But evil comes in all forms, you reassure yourself. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Spectator hero. Okay, so with context we know it's a bit more sad, because we know that she didn't do anything wrong. Okay, because that was one of her endings. I understand. Okay. Skip, flee, skip, believe her. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. Two of you return to the village. They have all been so worried they praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for explanation. You politely inform them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust this maiden's story. You totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. The town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already, but that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after the maiden, toward the Overlord's castle. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into demon territory. Evil miasma? No, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead, but she's stopped in her tracks. The Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. You'd only taken an eye off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but smoke is so thick now you think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No, going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there is nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander A. Okay. Okay, I see. Right, so if we change what happens with this guy, if he overthrows, we get no burning. Oh, and that leads to the true ending. Okay. I see. Disloyal. Possessive. Oh my. There's so many endings. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We sneak in, and we want possessive. Okay. Possessive. Not antisocial. Are you obedient? Doesn't matter. Okay. Possessive. Here we go. Alright. Skip. Flee. Skip. Ask. Skip. Yes, ask what's going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured, and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you, you reassure everyone of their safety. But the Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to mediate situations like these. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping on you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Right. And we know that she gets kind of just like yandere like kept by the demon. Okay. Okay, double check. That one was this one. No, this one. Yes, naive. Okay, so this one is dutiful. Hero apologizes. Okay. Dutiful. Alright. Wait. 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 Whoa. Was I looking at the right tree? Okay, wait, yes. Okay. So we do... What? Okay. Is that unknown maiden behavior? I'm very confused. Okay, try trusting. And then some sort of other behavior. So when when we say we trust her, okay. We need to unlock more stuff for Maiden. Yes. Okay, so what can we do here? Trusting. Devout. Merciful. Because that's true ending. Oh, I guess, okay. I guess the true ending is when they all burn together. Yes, that makes sense. I guess that makes sense, that the true ending is where they all burn together. Okay. Let's try this one then. What's this? Meets Overlord. Stay for a bit. Diplomatic and possessive. Okay, diplomatic, possessive, and you are not hungry. Okay. And what do we choose? There's so much stuff. I think, okay, we meet, stay, hero comes in. Possessive. Okay, meet, stay, hero comes in. Okay, skip. Introduce. Skip. Oh, yes, okay, so I want to go home. Overlord objects. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are all evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The Overlord jumps the hero, she tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you safe. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Captured Maiden End. Okay. Good. Well, bad, but yes, okay. Stay, dutiful, heroic. Okay, dutiful and heroic. Okay. Dutiful and heroic. And diplomatic? No. Okay. Dutiful, heroic. Alright, let's do it. Skip. Introduce. Skip. The hero dashes toward the Overlord. Sword drawn. Wait, what came before this? Oh, yes. Bloody sword. Okay. Martyr. Oh. Okay. Well, okay, well, let's do nothing first. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord as she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Complacent Maiden. Okay, let's take the martyr one. Okay, skip. Introduce. Skip. Protector. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way that you'd die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Sacrificial. Okay. Reset me. Okay. So that was... Okay, that's these two. Okay, okay. Okay, if we have disloyal, we get more endings here. This doesn't matter because we can take an alternate path, I guess? Okay. Oh, we've almost gotten all the endings with you, actually. There's only 3 more endings. You have a whole bunch. You actually don't have that many. And you have a couple. Okay, we're almost... Okay. Alright. Cool beans. Okay, so we want disloyal, underling to disloyal, antisocial, trusting. Okay, hold on. Trusting, disloyal, antisocial. Right? Antisocial, trusting, disloyal. Okay, and we pick obedient. Okay, good. Let's do it. Isn't she cute? Alright, skip. Introduce. Obedient. Okay. He's very surprised that demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. The two of you returned to the village, hoping to communicate this to everyone. They had all been so worried, and you're very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued, because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seem confused and look to the hero for an explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that this isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord, and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or other mean things like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer this word over yours, but you don't say anything about it. What is the average duration for this game? I have no idea. I read that, I do usually try to look up, like, how long games are, and it seems like people are saying that this game takes about, like, 2-ish hours to 3 hours to get all the endings, so I'm kind of hoping that's how long it's going to take for us. I'm going to try to get all the endings. I mean, if you, like, read through every single path fully, instead of doing what I'm doing and it's just, like, you know, skipping, it probably will take longer, but... You know, I hope you don't mind me skipping and going through these different plot lines kind of haphazardly. Because I think seeing these endings is the coolest part of this game. Cool is relative. People are like getting cut up and burned alive, so cool is relative. The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but volunteers to talk to the demons himself, just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. An old man implores the hero to go speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because, of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. The whole village will be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Grab Resolute. Okay, well, first off, I will pick the skull option. You can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. A suspicious group of demons stands just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You immediately notice you overhear them. The underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you! In that moment you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. Oh, that was sudden? Alright, that was very abrupt. Okay, so that's all the behaviors. Okay. Skip, introduce, skip, obey, skip, grab the hero and run. Resolute. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. You die instantly. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. You say that if this was the true nature of demons, this world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. Oh, we can skip this. This is the same. Oh. Wait. What? Wait. Wait. Which one was that one? I wasn't even paying attention. Anyway, we need disloyal. Oh, we need a different trait. Oh, that's what that means. We need another trait or behavior on you. Okay, so we need to do more of you. Okay. I understand. We need more choices from you. Okay. Let's get this one. This one's kind of like, you know, super isolated. Okay, so it doesn't matter if she's polite or not. Diplomatic. Well, we should probably do polite. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Okay, so we do ask for day off. We do disloyal? Okay, diplomatic and possessive. Okay. Possessive, diplomatic, polite. Sure, okay. Let's do it. Skip. Oh, whoops. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, yeah. We asked for the day off. She's surprisingly cool with it? Nice. You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. Okay, cool. So that's just an extra scene. Cool. Demon Lord thumbs up. Hear her out. You're in a good mood today. Yes. Skip. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's time for a nap. Okay, brought the thing girl to the castle. You don't get to sleep long. Wait. Oh, okay, yes, okay. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Heroic underling. I don't know if heroic is the right word, but okay. I understand. Okay. We need more underling choices, which I'm guessing is this one over here. Okay, so that one is... doesn't matter. We leave the maiden alone. Leave the maiden. Okay, obedient, antisocial, trusting. Obedient, antisocial, trusting. Obedient, antisocial, trusting. And we do what? We pick disloyal. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. Start me up. Oh, Red, hello again. Welcome back. We're playing Bad End Theater, where every ending is a bad ending. Okay, skip me. Stop yelling. Disloyal? Okay. Wait, what was the one before this one? You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. It'd be bad for you if the Overlord found out about this. Ah, captor. Okay. Use the maiden for killing practice. This is just the way it has to be. Okay, yes. Right, we saw this from the maiden's path. Yes, okay. Before jumping her and clawing her guts out. It turns out you're already an expert at ending lives. Your friends call you a show-off. You go back into the castle to wash off all the icky human blood. As you're finishing up, you hear the sounds of battle outside. A hero has come. Seeing the dead maiden must have made him pretty angry. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. Karate chop! What are you doing? I couldn't tell you. Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Maybe I kind of want to play this now. It's a pretty cool game. It's I don't know, refreshing, I guess, to have only bad endings, but in a sense, it's cool. It's cool that there's only like bad endings. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as you have betrayed their overlord. Lord Underling. And A. Is that... No. Yeah, baby. Okay. Okay, so Captor is the other one. Okay, but it leads to the same ending either way. Really? It does? Okay, quit. Disloyal? Captor. You and your friend seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gates. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, "Prepare to face justice," and other such cliché hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. You get to thinking. Okay, yes, and now this is the same. Okay. Well, no. But what happens to the maiden, though? Okay, well, anyway, this is definitely the true ending. But now we have all the behaviors. Oh boy. So many combinations. Okay. Let's get, okay, we've already gotten your true ending. Let's get the side endings first. There's only one more for you, which is Captor. Oh, okay, so this is how we found... Oh! So this is how we find out what happens to the maiden. Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, so what do we do? Antisocial. Yes. Antisocial. Trusting. Disloyal Captor. Disloyal Captor, antisocial, trusting. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Skip. Introduce. Skip. Obey? Yes. No, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Back me. Let me make a different choice, please. Refuse to leave. What is happening? What is happening? Antisocial, obedient, trusting, disloyal, captor. Disloyal, captor, antisocial, trusting. What? And we are obedient. Right? Am I going crazy? Obedient. Resolute. No, this is this ending. Whoa, what? Resolute. Which one's that one? That's this. You're trusting though. But you're trusting. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sees the Overlord alone. Wait. Dutiful, trusting. What? So what if I take that off then? What is happening? Skip. Polite? Skip. Obedient? Skip. What is... What? What? Trusting. Yes, you need to be trusting. Obedient? Antisocial? See the Overlord. Yes. Turn off hungry. Okay, we've done that. Turn off hungry. Chooses to leave when told. We return to see the Overlord alone. Slaughtered. Disloyal. Trusting. Okay. Wait, what's the other option? It's resolute. Okay. Wait, I feel like I'm going crazy. This doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no. Then you apologize, seem more confused and hostile, totally catches you off guard. Your name, explain that you're a maiden from the village, that's the same. Okay. Obedient. Yeah, so we leave, encounter the hero. We go back alone. Leave on your own. Oh, okay, wait, yes. Oh, okay, that's different now. They immediately noticed you overheard them and decided to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep these demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. Imprisoned. Okay. Okay, so that's all the endings for her. Save for the true ending. Do you have a favorite ending, or is it still too early to decide? Okay, let's get all the side endings first, and then we'll check out all the true endings, even though they're probably all the same. Even though they're probably all gonna be the same, yeah. Yeah, let's do you. Let's do you. Okay, so this is Tyrant, Disloyal, Hungry. Okay, Tyrant, Disloyal, Hungry. Dutiful. Okay. Tyrant, Dutiful. Okay. And we do Hungry. Okay, wait, it's Disloyal, right? Yeah. Gobble her. Hungry? Change your mind and leave. Right? Yes, after a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of battle. You emerge from your room to find that the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Avenge your fallen comrades. Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile on into him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling end. That one seems... that's not a bad... that's a pretty nice ending. And by nice, I mean you still kind of died at the end, but, you know, anyway. Skip. Gobble. Hungry. Leave. Save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle... until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully, alone, in some deep, dark forest, somewhere. Deserter. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so this is the true ending, but if we have resolute, it will lead to something different. Oh no, we need resolute, but we disable merciful. Okay. So antisocial, but disable merciful. Okay. Oh, and that's probably the one where we get clawed out. Okay. Doesn't matter what we do to her. Obedient, trusting. Trusting, obedient. And it doesn't matter what we do to her as long as we don't eat her. Yes. Okay, so this should work. Quit yelling. Disloyal? This doesn't seem right. This is not right. Okay, hold on. Get me out of here. Gotta run some errands now? No problemo. Thank you for dropping in as always, show. Always a pleasure. You know, you gotta run some errands? You gotta run some errands. They aren't gonna run themselves, right? Glad to be able to catch you today, though. Same here. The feeling is always mutual. Yeah. I'll always be here, so whenever you're free, feel free to drop in and say hi. Alright, let's see, what did I mess up here? I'll try to stop by more frequently. Oh, no problem, no problem. If you're busy, you're busy, like I always say. If you're busy, you're busy. Okay, so what did I mess up here? We went down the... Which path did we go down? We went down the maiden killing practice one. What? Okay, trusting. Yes, right? Trusting? Obedient? Obedient. Trusting, obedient. Captor. Captor? Okay, wait. Trusting. Wait, does this mean we disabled trusting? No. But we went down this path. Maybe that means we disabled trusting. Okay, skip. Disloyal. Skip. No, this takes us to here now. Okay, wait, okay, so we do need trusting. What? What? Merciful. Antisocial. Resolute. Oh, I didn't turn on resolute. I didn't turn on resolute. My bad. That's why it's different. Okay. Skip. Quit yelling. Disloyal. Yes. Okay, okay. Forgot to turn on resolute. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. You take off into the castle. No, they take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Shoot. Frick. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up. Except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea and that they were just going with the flow. Too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your traitor's friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans, and then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd gotten that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you'd sided with her. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. traitor underling. Okay, and now if we enable Merciful, that will give us the true ending for you. Which, it should be the same for all of them, right? Yeah. So we can do it all at the same time. Yes, it's the same traits, well, behaviors for all of them. Okay. Let's check out your endings next then. Okay, so we need choose dutiful. Dutiful. Is that it? And apologize. Disable hungry. Okay, so disable hungry. And we just go with dutiful. Right? Is that really it? Dutiful. Slaughters your way through the castle. Finds the maiden. Overlord is upset. We apologize. Okay. Skip. Dutiful. Skip. Dutiful. Skip. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Okay, that's heroic. Wait, is this right? She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks you why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. To see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. This is all just a big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let the whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic. Okay. Yes, let's go. Okay, tragic. So now we do... Slay the Overlord, Martyr. Right, and that's the one where she gets slain instead. Okay. Dutiful. Dutiful. Destroy the Overlord. But your blade pierces the maiden instead. She sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you are too late, that nothing can be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Loyal. Okay, yeah, so we knew that would happen. Okay, so a lot of these endings are like intertwined, basically. Okay, so let's get this guy and that guy. Okay, so as long as we don't have Merciful on there, we won't get the true ending. Okay. So we want antisocial, obedient, antisocial, obedient, disloyal captive. Okay, antisocial, obedient, disloyal captor. Okay, and what do? We slay demons, or we flee. Doesn't matter. No, we need to flee. Okay, we flee, and we believe. Okay, we flee, and believe. And resolute will give us another one. Okay, flee, believe. Okay, skip, flee, skip, believe. Skip. When you reach the gates, you ask the demons if they've seen the maiden. They have. They inform you she's being held in a dungeon at the moment. She trusts them, and in return, they lock her up? So demons are truly evil beings after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade through the demon before you and rush the castle alone. You are the only one who can save the maiden now. What the hell are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry and vowed to exterminate her and all of demon kind. Is the true ending also a bad ending? Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Yep, I'm guessing it's the same as the one that we saw already. So like the true ending for all of them is technically the same, because they all have the same behaviors. It's the one where they all burn. You'll see. It's the one where they all burn together as one big happy family. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. Right, so that's the one where we got karate chopped by him right at the end. Okay, yes. So now we have disloyal and resolute. Okay. Resolute, disloyal. Let's do it. Okay, flee, skip, believe, skip. What was the previous one? You're unsure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on. What's going on? Oh, right, yes. So we got back to the village. As you stand there, not very sure what to do, the maiden announces that she's going to prove her story to the village. She drags you along with her. She has much better odds with you around, so you don't object. Adventure awaits. When you make it to the castle, you spy a group of suspicious demons hanging around near the entrance, and you can't help but overhear their conversation. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. You have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. The demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the brunt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. Next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She stabs her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target with her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this. You envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Resigned hero. Okay, and then if we enable Merciful... If we enable Merciful, it will give us the true end. Okay. Let's do the true endings last, even though they're all the same. Okay. What is this one? Let you have the day off. Let you stand chat. Okay, so we need Diplomatic, Heroic, and Martyr. Right. Okay. Diplomatic, Heroic, Martyr. Yeah, right, and this is the one where she gets stabbed. Okay. Let's do it. Skip. Have the day off, go ahead. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere. Refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. Look at her, isn't she cute? Thumbs up. They thank you, and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You awake to a knock on your door. Skip, skip, skip. Let you stay for a while. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. Skip, skip, skip. Before you even know how to react, he makes his move and the maiden makes hers. She used her own body to shield you from the hero's blade. Why? Why has this happened? The maiden falls to the floor, lifeless as the pool of blood beneath her grows. So does your rage. The hero has taken something precious from this world. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred with the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all, and become ruler of the entire world. Whoa! Okay. That's pretty unique to the other ones. Whoa, okay. Alright, and this one's a completely different path. Okay. Tyrant, hungry, dutiful. Okay. Hungry, dutiful. And we choose Tyrant. Okay, let's do this. Skip, Tyrant. Skip. You awake to a huge commotion outside. A hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You're unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you were swallowed by darkness. Conquered. Okay, wait, I thought there was a branching path though. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I am dumb. Okay. Okay, so disable dutiful, enable disloyal. Disloyal. Hungry? Hungry? Hungry, yes, okay, hungry. And then disloyal, and... Okay, so we'll not do anything, and then we'll do trusting. Okay. Skip, Tyrant, skip. You are awakened by one of your underlings. They brought you a hero who inquires about a missing maiden. You tell him you don't know anything, humans never really visit this place. He leaves you and goes home, to your surprise. You figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to get back to your nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out! You try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die, wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Assassinated Overlord. Okay, so we've seen that ending from the other perspective. It's cool seeing these different endings from, like, multiple perspectives. Like, we've seen the maiden die from, like, her perspective, the heroes, and the demons, like, the Overlord's perspective. So it's cool seeing, like, endings from different perspectives. That's really cool. Okay, and we enable which one? Trusting? Trusting. Okay, trusting. Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Disloyal? Trusting. Maybe we disable disloyal? Tyrant? What? What the? Tyrant? It doesn't actually matter. Hungry. Awakens. Disloyal. Trusting. Trusting. Disloyal. Trusting. Why is that not giving me a different ending? What? Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Why is that the same one? Oh, no. Why is that the same one? Am I missing something here? Tyrant. Hungry. Oh, disable dutiful. Okay, wait, yeah. Disable dutiful. So we go down here. We enable disloyal. So we go down here. And then we enable trusting. So we go down here. What's happening? What if I try to get it to from a different path then? So we let you have the day off. And then we have obedient, disloyal. Okay, so we obedient, trusting, let you have the day off, and then pick the antisocial one. It doesn't actually matter, but sure, let's try it. Okay, have the day off. Antisocial. Does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you may as well go back to bed. Okay, now we skip. Oh, wait, no, you wake up to the sounds of battle. The hero's heading through your army. Overlords try to take charge in these kinds of situations. You rush out and end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demons, I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. You don't really get what's going on, what he's going on about, but you engage regardless. A girl's gotta defend her people. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for the other to make a move, when one of your underlings appears behind him. They knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't they see this as a duel? They don't respond. You sense murderous intent. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Betrayed. Okay. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. What's happening? You found lost letter number 4. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's what happens when you find all the endings. Okay, I'm not going to click that. I'm going to get all the endings first. Okay, so now we just enable everything that will let us get this ending. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you pick, but it should be polite. Okay, polite. Okay, so polite, antisocial, obedient, trusting, antisocial, merciful, right? And resolute. And resolute. No. Okay, let's do it. Skip. Quit yelling. Skip. Disloyal. Skip. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Right, so this is when they're in the room. And it's on fire, and she's choking me. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying, the hero is silent. You'll all burn together. So that's the true ending. They all burn together. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair? Or... A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 3. Okay, reset the stage. Okay, so now we pick you. Skip. Polite. Skip. Obey, right? Resolute. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? True ending. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 2. It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings for now. Wait, what? It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings. Wait, will it pop up again? Hold on. Obey. Resolute. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You decide to find a way to save everyone, but retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Whoa, 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 wait. What the? Wait, I'm not ready for this. Hold on. Wait. Yes. What? I'm not ready for this yet. The maiden is burning. Choose another role. What the? Wait, I don't even have all the endings yet. Okay, hold on. I'm not ready for this. You are... Question mark. What is happening? Overlord is burning. The underling is burning. The hero is burning. What's happening? This has become a self-insert? You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi guys! You smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. My prayers have been answered! You must be her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. Now. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way onto the stage, did you? I am the narrator, storyteller. I'm the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops the party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You're alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater, though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. I'm sick of all these bad endings. I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? All that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God! Whoa. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Defend! Try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Wait, let me try that again. Defend! Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, whoa. Wait, what? Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Whoa! Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You've witnessed 40 of my painstakingly crafted endings. Your heart does indeed ache for these characters. How could you want to put an end to all this? Do you truly care for them that much? They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here to the end of the world. That's right, you came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Whoa, what the heck is happening right now? Your HP, 40. I'm guessing we need all the endings. Okay. We can summon. What? You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. You're... How can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. You remember the state of your body and decide that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He's overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I could make a living as a tailor rather than a hero? Please tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived! We really couldn't have a final boss without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer! I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. I feel like we shouldn't be here until we get the hero's true ending. Can I leave? Can I leave? Exit the theater. I wish to leave? Like, can I get the other ending? I feel like I shouldn't be here right now. Like, but it won't let me get the other ones. I wish to get this. What if I leave? Enter. No, I have to do this one. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Skip. Hi guys, skip. Something new, skip, fight God, skip, attack, skip. Oh, gonna defeat me, try again, attack. Doesn't do anything, summon, and skip. Okay, I feel like I shouldn't be here, but we'll do what we can do. Oh boy. Ouch. Wait, what? Summon. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your old, odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. And perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She is the catalyst of this story after all. My story as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord. But you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden's confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. I remember that one. Summon. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty as expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who had bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So there's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. The underling will now fight alongside you. Wait, what the hell? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The underling, You must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally. Huh, if I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Ouch. Summon! You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained in the torches on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers and sort of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for the Overlord becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well. I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you finally brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you are prepared to face your deaths as well. Tragedy attacks with terrible fate! Oh. That's the one where we killed the maiden. Now that the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Oh! Your reign of terror ends here, Tragedy. I refuse to give in. Uses his willpower to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling! Justice! The hero tries using his belief in justice. That justice applies to you too, does it not? Will you pay for your own misdeeds? Ouch! Okay. I see. Kindness. The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive. I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty. Alright, that's the one where she got burned by the villagers. Okay. Hope. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. Hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Boom! Tragedy's reeling! I'm guessing it's tenacity, but let's do mischief anyway. The underling tries to evade tragedy through mischievous means. You're so much fun. Would you like a reminder of where that mischief will lead you? Boom. In the closet. Tenacity. Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. Uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Boom. And I'm guessing it's ambition, but we'll do brutality anyway. Oh, has violence really been working out for you so far? I'll show you my own brutality. Boom, ouchie. And then ambition. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. Rate uses her ambition nature to overcome tragedy. Boom! This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim toward your best possible futures. You unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. You've done it! You've managed to defeat me! A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, Hero. Hero as himself. Thank you, Maiden. Thank you, Underling. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it, I wonder? No. Well, I did my best. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Ah, okay. So now we get to see like what the true endings for each character like should be. So he is making like clothes and stuff. He's a fashion model. What? Aw. I didn't think there would be a song in the credits. Oh, look at that. They're just friends in the castle now. Your true end. No, we still have one. We're still missing one thing. I wish we didn't get to see that until. No. I don't want to exit. We're missing one thing. We're missing one ending though. Is the thing. Oh, so you weren't done with my bad endings, and now you're back for more. You'll have to cancel out your true ending if you want to go back to the ways things were before our final battle. Shall we begin with the resetting process? Yes. There are two options. If you missed out on seeing all 41 bad endings, you can keep your progress and reset to before you started the true ending. Or you can erase all your progress and replay the game as if it's your very first time. You'll have to collect everything all over again. You can't take this back, so choose carefully. Reset to before the true end. Okay. Your progress has been reset. You're now free to enjoy the rest of my bad endings. There's only one that we're missing. And what are these notes anyway? Okay, well, we need dutiful. Okay, hold on. Turn these off. Okay, we're missing your true ending. We can just use you as like reference. So merciful, resolute, trusting, obedient, antisocial. Obedient, resolute, antisocial, merciful, trusting, disloyal, right? Yes, okay, disloyal. And we pick the trusting path. Okay, flee, trust. Okay, if you're going to kill it as retribution, you can just try and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. You're surprised she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You'll all burn together. Okay, so this is the final one. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 1. Reset the stage. Okay, so it's only the Maiden's one where we can pick the true ending, I guess? Okay. My love, it just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow, so I decided to write, and I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more, and then, maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours. Tragedy. I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right, I opened up my very own theater. You would be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side, on opening night. I'm sorry for going around without you, but I thought if my theater could just become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it. Wherever you are, forever yours. Tragedy. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. Do you remember when we first met? I just finished one of my scripts. One I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day, even now. I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Forever yours. Tragedy. Okay. Let's very quickly get the ending again. Obey. Resolute. And then it can't end like this. And then we pick this again. Okay. So, because I picked no when I said, am I satisfied? I kind of want to see what happens if I pick yes. So let's quickly do this. I've come to save you and explain to the group that you've witnessed their many terrible intertwining fates, and now you're searching for a good ending. Of course, this makes no sense to any of them. Only the maiden understands their compassion. Okay. See something new. Skip, fight God. Skip, attack. Skip. Skip. Skip me. Skip me. You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. Okay. That's the only new special dialogue. Okay, skip this. Get the hero going. Okay. Summon you. Skip. Get the maiden going. Summon you. Skip. Get you going. Summon you. Skip. Okay. Skip. Willpower. Skip. Hope. Tenacity. And ambition. Alright, cool. Easy. And then we skip this. I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's it? That's the only difference, huh? Alright, well, anyway. That's the end. That's the end of Bad End Theater. It's nice that we do actually end on a good ending. I suppose you could say that. A good ending. So, it's nice that we do end on something nice, rather than, you know, bad endings the whole time. But that has been Bad End Theater. Really cool. Really cool game. I think it was actually programmed not in like what you would typically think of for like a game. So like usually maybe a game would be programmed in like, you know, Unity or something, or you know, something like that. I'm pretty sure this was programmed in Python. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, that is different, I think. right? This is different. But I think my favorite character might be the Demon Overlord. I think the Demon Overlord is my favorite character from these 4 things. Oh, this is different. This is different. What's happening here? That's us, the player. Yeah, it was really cool. It's really, my favorite part is seeing these different endings from different perspectives. That's my favorite part of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yeah, made with Ren Pi. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Python. Oh, we get extra stuff for finishing everything. Your true end. Yes. Nice. Wait, something's missing. Wait, okay, hold on. Every time I go through this, there's something new. Hold on. Oh, you're still here. The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell, after all. Ask Tragedy its story. Me? You'd like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Remove the mask. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart in your hands, revealing. I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. Wait, that's the maiden! You can't help but compare my face to the maiden's. Whoa, what the heck is happening? I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear, not another ending, but the truth? What? Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship and everything is okay in the end. I lost her, and then I started this theater. But this story does have a happy ending. But this story... I was hoping to find you. Whoa! What's happening right now? Whoa! It's you. It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course I'd be drawn to a place like this. I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Now truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. Oh! What's happening now? Closed. Oh. So but if we go back in, it'll be like, hey, you wanna like... There's nothing more to see, my love, but if you'd like to reset, if you really want to experience everything all over again, I'm happy to oblige. Shall we begin the resetting process? Never mind. You're so fickle. Let me know if you change your mind. Okay. Okay, so this whole time, okay, so Tragedy was, okay, so us, the player, and Tragedy are based on the Maiden and the Overlord. Yes, some bad ending stuff happened between these two characters, made the bad end theater to attract them to each other again. Okay. But that's a nice ending. That's a good ending. That's the true good end. I'm glad that I went in again to experience like that final true ending. Okay. Let me mute this real quick. That's a very convenient way to disable that, on my end at least. And then head back over here for just a minute. Okay. So, that was Bad End Theater. Pretty much as long as what I read about, which is good. So we'll be ending a little bit earlier today. Usually I go for 3 hours each stream, but this time will be a slightly shorter one, which is fine. I've been talking a lot, pretty much non-stop all stream, reading all the different, you know, things. So I think it's fine. So that will be all for today. I'll be back on Saturday as we tackle Pokemon Fire Red. Fire Red is one of the games I mentioned that I haven't played very much of. I've played Fire Red maybe twice in my whole life, maybe. Whereas I've played Platinum like maybe 30 times. So I'm interested in playing Fire Red, and yeah, just want to play Fire Red. I chose Fire Red over the original Gen 1 games, because admittedly I've never played any of the Gen 1 games, but honestly, like, Fire Red is just an upgraded version of the Gen 1 games, so I'm just gonna go with the Gen 1 games. I feel like the Gen 1 games is mostly for nostalgia purposes, if you play it, but I don't really have much nostalgia from that. For me, the nostalgia is all contained within Gen 4 and 5, so I'm just gonna play Fire Red, basically. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna play it normally. No only run, no challenge run. We're just gonna play the game normally and just enjoy our time. All right. Thank you for the stream. No problem. Red, thank you for dropping in and being with me here for Bad End Theater. All right. Okay. Let's call it here for today. I need to rest my voice after all that narration. But that's a really cool game. Glad I checked it out. So I saw that you wanted to maybe check this out on your stream as well. So if you do, I'll keep an eye out for sure. All right, everyone. Please enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you here, back here on the weekend, on Saturday. All right? The Gen 1 games are incredibly broken. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't really want to play the Gen 1 games. That they're, I don't want to call them like a buggy mess, but they're very, very buggy. So we're sticking with the Gen 3 games, just for convenience's sake. All right, but for real now, let's end this here. All right, everyone, take care, and I'll see you back here on Saturday. Thank you again. Bye-bye.